Welcome into the second carrier update of the morning presented by Uptake. Donnie, going to look at spot pricing here, and what you're seeing is kind of what we expected to see.
Yeah, so over the weekend we saw it bounce up, here above 285 to 287 is what it peaked out at. But here we were, day 2 of August, down to 277. So here it's fallen 10 cents here really quick.
Yeah.
And we're going to expect this to be very soft over the next few weeks, and we'll see what happens. Take out fuel, we're down to 195. We really want to try to keep that above $1.90 at minimum. This is pretty close to where we were in, 2019. Drivers are already struggling. Drivers are getting out of business right now. We need prices to really be higher than what they are currently.
Yeah, especially when you factor in all those operating expenses that have increased. I mean, you said
far above what they were in 2019, especially insurance, diesel fuel. They're much higher than what they were 3 years ago.
Absolutely.
All right, next chart here, we're going to dive into some dry van today. Looking at dry van volumes, they're 8701, ticking down just a little bit here over the past few days, and rejection rates are still on a downward trend, not as aggressive as it was a few weeks ago, but we're down to 6.30%. Now, one important thing as we go to the next chart is, where are these volumes? How do you find these volumes? I like using a heat map. Heat maps are my favorite thing. Some people like using tree maps, but I like just to be able to sort it by value, and then I can sort it by the change or percent change. So looking at this heat map right now, largest market, Atlanta, Georgia, 339 points, index points. Second line, Dallas, Texas, 305 index points. This is really one of the first times. I know they're coming up, but you normally see Los Angeles or Ontario, if it's not number 1, it's number 2.
Yeah. Now
they're dropping down to 3 and 4. Ontario, California, 305 as well, 305.04. Los Angeles, 269. Harrisburg, 269 as well. Houston, 256. Houston's getting up there in the top 10 there. Joliet, 215. Detroit, that's quite a surprise there, 201. So, but you can sort this, see what the smallest markets are, the biggest markets are, and right now you're really going to try to keep your drivers in the larger markets. Next map here, we're going to kind of look at here. These are the change in rejection rates. You see a lot of blue on this map. You see a lot of blue on the West Coast, a little bit through Texas, through the middle part of the country, Tennessee, Arkansas. But when we come back, we're going to actually change this into regions, and we'll see what regions are actually improving or declining.
Awesome. Well, thank you for this update, Donnie. Right now, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more FreightWaves Now.